Hi guys, it's Lily. If you have watched my Christmas shopping video, spending my Christmas money video, or whatever it's called, you will know that I decided to go along with the trend and treat myself to a Kipling pencil case. And it is this one right here. It is red, like a khaki green and black, and it's got this little dude on here. I'm not a big monkey fan, to be honest, but he kind of looks after the pencil case, and according to this, his name, if I just zoom in, his name is Daniel. So Daniel sits here and looks after my pencil case for me. So that's always useful. Thanks, Daniel. So I said when I bought this that I would do a video showing you what's in it once it is set up. So I've not actually been tagged by anybody, but this is a what's in my pencil case tag type video. So yeah. Okay, anyway, where were we? I'm not starting this again. This is the third attempt to get this right. And now the postman's just answered the door, so I had to run down the stairs, which has got me all out of breath again, and then back up the stairs to crack on with this before I forget what I was doing. So, while I just sit here and pant away, because I'm very unfit, obviously, let's talk about this. So yeah, I have put in it everything that I want to put in it. I have been using it since I bought it, and sort of adding to it, and you can see, I mean it's this kind of size anyway, but you can kind of see that it's sort of bulging out a bit. Honestly, this thing is a beast. It's like a I don't know, like a small suitcase. It's amazing how much you can get in it. I mean, it's supposed to be the 100 pen. I don't have 100 pens in it. Sorry, my hair's getting in my face. I don't have 100 pens in it, but it is pretty blooming chunky, and I don't think I'm going to get much more in it, to be honest. But that's cool because it does what I need it to do. So, if Daniel here doesn't mind, we're going to open it up and show you the internal gubbins, as my husband would say. So, here we go. If I tilt it that way, just shout when it's fine, yeah? So we've got these little elasticy loops, and I had to learn the hard way with these. A lot of my pens have got the plastic grips on them, and these elastics do not like the rubber grips, so it makes it a real pain in the backside to get the pens out if they've got the rubber grips, and I'll come to that in a minute when I get to these. So that's always fun. But other than that, let's go into what I've got here. This side is like my sketching and doodling side, if you like. So if I'm doing any of that, I can just open the zip and it's there, right there, like boom, and it's there. So as you may know, for my birthday, I bought, well, with my birthday money, should I say, I bought a set of Pigma Micron sketching pens. So these live in here. I've got a Papermate Flare, just looks like that. Which I find is very handy for thicker lines for doodling, or and I commented on something somebody else put on my doodling video. I find that that is really handy if you are filling in a space on a doodle that you want to be in all black, because that way you're not using up the ink in your more expensive pens. You know, and if it's going to be a large-ish area, then you're going to use a lot of ink. So I like using this one. And they were a pack of 4 or 5. Hang on, let me have a look in the drawer. Doesn't tell me. Right, well, looking at the gap that's remaining, I would say it was probably a pack of 5, but I'm pretty damn sure that I've only used one up. Well, anyway, comes in a pack like that, multi-pack. Okay, it's a multi-pack. There, it came in a multi-pack of all black, crisp, vibrant writing, smooth felt tip, and that is Papermate Flair Original. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. They are just what I prefer to use. And that was from Amazon, and I think it was about £4 for said multi-pack. So that works brilliantly for me. I've got one of my little cat pens in here, which is a nice fine liner that my friend Hayley got me. And I've got this plain black marker, and that is a Stabilo, and it's just like that. So I will alternate between this one, and this gives a thicker line than the Papermate, so that's why that's in there. And a good old Sharpie. As you may know, Sharpie bleeds through everything. It writes on everything, but it bleeds through every kind of paper. So always handy to have a Sharpie, but it can be a pain. If you're doodling on something and it doesn't matter what the flip side looks like, then use Sharpie. If you don't want it to go through or bleed through, don't use a Sharpie. Then I have one of these, which I showed you in my birthday video. Oh my, and now my phone is going off. Well, whoever you are, you're going to have to wait a minute, because I'm not waiting and redoing this. So I've got a clickable, and that is a Pentel click eraser, and it doesn't sit properly if you clip it that way, because it's got the rubber grip. It doesn't like the hook thing, the elastic thing, so I use the hook, and it hooks in there and it fits perfectly. Then I've got a bulk standard Staedtler Norris school pencil, HB, made in Germany. Good old style school pencil. It works for me, for what I want to use it for, so that sits in there. And I have a Uniball Signo in silver and in white. I'll turn it around. And over here I've got my Pilot juice pens, also from Amazon. And as you can see, they've got these rubber grips on. And I'm pulling, and I'm pulling, and I'm pulling, and it's just really, really tricky. You've got to really pull at it to get it out, or in. So, yeah, I had to learn that the hard way, but it fits all of the colours in perfectly. So they have to live there. You've just really got to work at it if you want to get them in or out. So yeah, if you're wondering what these are elastic bands, and you will see what they are for in just a second. So that is on my Pilot juice pens. I was a bit disappointed in a way with how they write. I don't think I'm a gel pen kind of person. They don't really suit my writing style. I don't know why, but they don't. But I found they're very good for colouring in doodles, because they're so fine. They are a 0.38 tip. So because, nib, whatever you want to call it, because they are so small, thin, whatever you want to call it, fine, they are very good for colouring. Let's try that again. Colouring in doodles. So again, that's handy because if I'm doing doodling, I can just open this up, and this layout as it is works perfectly for what it is I'm doing. So there we go. On the other side, now I kept looking at this back bit and thinking it's got potential, but it's wasted space. What am I going to do with it? So I used 2 big elastic bands, and now this is where I keep my protractors, and I've just got an ordinary ruler there as well. So that slides in, slides out, and then the rubber band grips it and stops it from coming out everywhere. Sorry, my hair keeps getting in my face. It's getting so long, I need to have it cut. So yeah, this is what I've done with this. They were sitting in like the main body of it, but they were getting in the way, and you had to keep taking them out if you wanted to dig for a particular pen. So I thought, well, use your brain, and this is what I came up with. So I'm quite chuffed with that. And then the main bit, look at all that. It's like an Aladdin's cave of goodies. So these, just with a little purple, not coming up very purpley, is it? It's a lot more purple in real life. Just with a little binder clip. Purple's my favourite colour, you might already know that. I have got different washi tapes, you know, like you see loads of other people doing. It seems to be the standard to wrap your washi tapes around a gift card or something and keep that in a pencil case of some description. So I went through my stash of washi tapes. I love washi tapes, and I don't think you can ever have too many. It's like girls with shoes, can't have too many shoes. Well, you're always going to have, like, you know, feet to cover, right? Well, anyway, so I had a Amazon gift card that my sister-in-law gave me for my birthday. So that is now covered in some of my favourite washi tape. What were you? That was an Argus gift voucher, gift card, sorry, that we got possibly as a wedding present. Long since been used, but for some reason it was still kicking around in my purse. So I thought, well, let's put it to use. No idea what this one was, but it obviously wasn't being used for anything anymore. And this one, by the looks of the red at the top, was a Matalan card, and I don't shop in Matalan, so there's no point keeping that. So I did those, and then I thought, well, you know what, I'd like, although that is quite a lot, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 different kinds. There's a lot to choose from, but I thought, well, is there a way that I can get even more in there? First stop, go bug your husband and ask him if he's got any cards or anything in his wallet that he isn't using anymore, and the answer was no. So I had a look around the mess that is my studio, and honestly, people, it is horrendous in here. I have spent so long organising it and reorganising it, and there is still so much to do. But anyway, so I was having a look around, and I came across something that I brought up here to use for something else. Marianne from A Pocket Full of Vintage recommended using milk cartons to make pen loops for faux dory covers. So I had grabbed one of those when we had it. Usually we're old school. We have a milkman that delivers milk to our door in old school glass bottles. You know, it's more planet friendly doing it that way, because then they get sterilised and reused. But anyway, we happened to run out of milk. I had to go to the shop and buy some milk. So I rinsed out the carton and shoved it in my studio, thinking I was going to make these pen loops. Well, As it turns out, I have not yet made pen loops, but I did trace around one of these, my Amazon card, and here we have, I mean, it's a little bit more flimsy, but it works just as well to wrap your washi tape around, which was quite handy. And because it's thinner, doesn't really show up on camera very well, but this is a lot thinner than this. You know, you could have a stack of a lot more of them because it doesn't take up so much room, and then you could always clip it together with a little binder clip or something, paper clip or whatever. So yeah, if you want something to put your washi tape around and you don't have any old gift cards or store cards or whatever that you're not using anymore, use a plastic milk carton. You could also, if you didn't want to put something up here, you could punch a hole and then put them all together with like either a bit of twine or a book ring or something. So yeah, I got another 3 out of doing that, because I obviously wanted to leave some milk carton for my faux dory pen clips, because that's why I kept hold of it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 extra ones on there that I wouldn't have had before if I hadn't come up with this idea. What I will say though is putting the wide ones on here, because it is more flimsy to get hold of. Don't do it. Honestly, you're going to drive yourself crazy trying to do that. It was a real pain in the backside. So if you do the like normal shape washi tapes, they work fantastically. The wide ones, just don't bother. So yeah, that is my tip for you, is to use a washed out milk carton. So all of those go on there, and then I found this other one which I wanted to use and to keep in my pencil case. So I just used another little bit of offcut. I used my corner rounder on it because the corners can get quite sharp and I'm quite clumsy, so I'm likely to stab and cut myself with it. So I used my corner rounder thing, round it all, that's what it's called. And then I've got just a little one there, so that sits on there like that. And then just clip the top and fold them down and we're good to go. So I've got that. I've also got a glue stick. These glue sticks are fantastic. They are like the Asda's own brand type one. I stumbled across these by accident. I ran out of Pritt stick. I'd been using Pritt stick for a long time, and my husband was going to Asda and I said, I need glue. I've just run out of glue. I'm in the middle of a project. I need a glue stick. And he came back, and he came back with these, and in my opinion, they work a damn sight better than Pritt stick. You do need to be a little generous with it, a little heavy-handed, but it works fantastically. I have used these on to actually put things together, you know, to construct a book, to attach, what are they called? Book cover, like papers onto book covers. They are brilliant. So, and they're very reasonably priced too. So I've got one of those. I have a pair of scissors. I have a inking acrylic block. And to go with that, I have one of these little Memento dewdrops in tuxedo black, because that's the colour I use most. I have one of these tape runners. I've not actually used this one yet because all the crafting that I've done has been upstairs and I have been using a different one. But that's in there in case I want to use it. And I've got my my little compass. It's a helix one, if you can see that. Probably not. so that goes in there as well, and that has been really handy for drawing mandala type things, because I'm quite picky and I can't make my circles perfect, and then I get annoyed and then I sulk like a small child. So I bought myself one of those. And I've also got in here another eraser. This one is also clicky. Whoops. If you're very careful with it. But it's a nice, big size. But on the end, it's got a pencil sharpener as well. So I thought that was quite handy. The Pentel clicky one is useful for doing very small areas. And this one, obviously being chunky, you can use it for bigger areas as well. So that lives in there as well. Then we get on to the pens. There aren't any pencils in here. The only pencil is this one. This, there we go, this one. So this is the pens, not 100, but plenty of them. First things first, some of you may have cottoned on to the fact that I'm a big Batman fan. I'm actually wearing a Batman sweatshirt at the moment. So yeah, we love the Dark Knight, so I have got one of these multicoloured biro type ones there, so it's got all these different colours. And it's awesome because it's Batman, so we've got that. More for novelty than purpose. I do like the multi-pens though. This one is a Bic one, and it's purple, which is my favourite colour. And I like it because it has got purple, pink, a nice light blue, and sort of a limey green. And I use this one a lot, it writes very nicely. So I have that one. This one just came from Poundland and it was in a multi-pack, but they write really well. So next time I'm in there, I shall grab another couple of packets. And it's black, red and blue. So I've got that one. Again, rubber grip, so it couldn't live over in that bit. And there's another one in here somewhere. There we go. This one came from Wilkinson's, I believe. So again, it's black, red and blue, but it's also got the green as well. I think this one for the black is on its way out. Because I've had it for a couple of years now, but it does write nicely. So when this one runs out, I will probably repurchase another one of these as well. Then what do we have? These big ones. I have a full set of these, but I bought these ones separately. Hang on, it's telling me to change the battery. 2 seconds. Do you ever get the feeling that you weren't supposed to make a video right now? So now we've changed the battery, and I was showing you these. Whoops. As I was saying, I've got a set of these, but these I bought individually, and the black one that I've already shown you. They are just standard felt tip style. They are Stabilo Pen 68, and I've got a nice purple, a different shade of purple, more like a lilac-y, a very light blue, a nice turquoisey minty colour, a red, a pink, and sort of a nice teal. So I've got those. I've got 4 of these, which again I bought separately. These came from WH Smith's, and these are the Uniball I Fine Mitsubishi Pencil Company. This one is light blue, and it shows you there what it looks like. and let's take this lid off, and that's what the pen looks like. So I have this one in the blue, in the black, the orange, which is a very nice colour, and the pink. Wine red, they call it. It's certainly not wine red. So I have those. This one is, it's a 0.7 cap, emulsion ink ballpoint pen. So it just looks like that. But it writes quite nicely, so we've got that one. Z Motion EX by Zebra. Speaking of Zebra, we have 2 more Zebra pens. I do quite like their pens. This one, again with a rubber grip, and it is a Z grip, medium, and it's a Zebra print, so it's just a clicky like that. And then I've got this one, which is not by Zebra, it's by Stabilo, but it is a Zebra print, and it is a Tropicana. I won't start singing any Wham songs, don't worry. It doesn't have a rubbery grip, but it's got these sort of indents on them, and it is purple ink. Obviously, being my purple colour, being my favourite colour, I write with that a lot. So, and it's one of those where you click the top, and then you click there, and it releases it. So I do write with that quite often as well. Don't put those back in there, or I'll tell you about it twice. These are the best pens I've found for me to write with. Again, they were Asda's own, and they're brilliant, and now they don't make the same ones, so I'm rather upset. The grip I find is fantastic for me, the way it glides across the page. Yeah, it ticks all of the boxes. Love the way it writes. On the rare occasion that inspiration strikes and I do actually want to get some writing down, this is what I'll pick up. So I'm a little bit gutted that I can't get them in the store anymore. So but yeah, this, because I love the feel of it. So if you've got any other suggestions of pen that perhaps looks like this, then please let me know, because I can't get hold of these particular ones anymore. As upsetting as that is, and it has to be black. I always write in black ink. So yeah, please let me know. What else have we got? This one, again, purple. It is ran the wrong way. It is a Uniball. Oh, it's a Signo. Oh, okay. Uniball Signo 0.7. That is a German word there. I think. But half of it is missing, so I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. So this looks like that. And you see that? And that is purple, so that gets used a lot. I've got another one kicking around somewhere. If I find a pen and I really like it, I tend to buy a spare, because I am a creature of habit. Oh, I found another one of these. I thought I had another one. I was looking at when I showed you the others, and I thought, I'm sure I've got a green one, and I do. This one is called light green. There we go. I knew I had another one. Anyway, I have this one, which is a Uniball Signo, and it's got the rubbery grip, and it's a 0.7, and it is pink. And this is quite a sort of a bright baby pink, if that makes sense. It's not neon, but it's closer to neon than ordinary pink. It's hard to explain, and even if I show you what colour it comes out, it's still not going to look the same on the screen, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, it's not too bad to write with. I usually use this for decoration in my journal, or underlining things or things like that. It's not really a write loads of words with pen, well, not for me anyway. And I have this one, Sarasa SE07, and that is a zebra one, and it's just one of those. This one is purple. It looks black on looking through the viewfinder, but it is most certainly purple and not black. So there's that one. Nearly done. These write very nicely, and I had one in a purpley pink. It was a cross between the two, and they write really nicely. The other one ran out, and I need to go get another one. This is another Stabilo. I seem to gravitate towards them, don't I? It's called Point Ball, medium 0.5, and it's another clicky biro type. These write really nicely. It is this colour, so I would recommend these, and you can 79% recycled plastics as well, which I like, but you can write a lot with this. It's comfortable to write with. It writes nicely. So I've got one of those, and I need to go get a purple one as well. And then we have a set of Papermate flares. I'm not trying to sell these or anything, they just seem to be the ones that I like. So they're the same as the black one that I use for doodling and whatnot, but in all different colours. There are 16, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, 16 of them. I don't remember how much these were, but they came from Amazon. So you've got a light green and a yellow, a bright purple, an aubergine purple, a dark pink, a royal blue, a navy blue, an olive green, a orange, black, lilac, light blue, kind of an emerald green, mustard, a red, and a light pink. So they live in there as well, and that is everything that is in my pencil case. If you would like to show me what's in your pencil case, then feel free to do a video response down there. Let me know what you think. What kind of things do you have in your pencil case? What are your preferred pens to use? What could you not possibly go without having in your pencil case? For me, the thing that I could not be without is a black pen. Like I said, these are my favourites, but I always write in black pen. If it's unless obviously it's a journal page and you want to make it colourful, I always write in a black pen. So I could not be without one of these. So yeah, let's talk about stationery. What do you like? What don't you like? Are you a stationery nut like me and spend ages looking at all the pretty pens on their cards, you know, hanging in the shops? Or am I just a weirdo? Who knows? Right, so I've finally got to the end of this video with a lot of interruptions and things going wrong, but yeah, we're done. That's it for me for now. As usual, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.